What's going on, players? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. If you are new here or if you've been winning with us, smash the like button, drop a comment below, hit subscribe. Last night was an absolute monster. We swept all four of our better free prop picks. I'm going to pull up the slip here on the screen for you. This pushed our weekend free picks record to a 17-4. All four bets hit. Jordan Love, Golden, Dak Prescott, Jake Ferguson, the green check say it all. We had 337 passing yards on Love, 319 on Prescott. Matthew Golden's 58 receiving yards blew past the 46.5, and then Ferguson went for 40, clearing our line by 0.5. We love when we are on the right side of a hook. Unreal performances across the board. As you can see on the slip here, we are on fire and still building momentum. The VIP group last night went up over 16.5 units. I'll pull it up here in the Discord. These are some of the slips from last night, and then these are some more slips from the earlier games. We absolutely crushed it. It was like 16.5 units from these, and then probably I've not done the math between the college football and early NFL games. But if you were just $100 better, you were up $1,600 with the VIP last night alone, guys. I am going to jump right into the slip. Actually, before, if you are not in the VIP, let me pull it up here, guys. I have a free plan that you can subscribe to for absolutely nothing. I send bonus slips out on it every single day. We have cashed an 18 and a 19x on bonus slips during NFL this season. And then the monthly you can subscribe to for absolutely free for 1 month. All you have to do is subscribe and use promo code PLAYER. We have been crushing it since NFL started, guys. So do not miss out on that. I am going to jump right into Monday night's football slip. First up on the slip, we are going to take Evan Ingram over 9.5 receiving yards. The Broncos tight end Evan Ingram is a high volume target, and he's shown it. Last year against Chicago, he racked up 102 yards. He has also had multiple 30-plus yard games back in 2024. Denver's offense is potent, fifth-ranked rushing, and Cincinnati's defense has been leaky through the air, allowing 240.7 yards per game. That is the 25th worst in the NFL. Cincy's secondary is vulnerable, and Ingram should easily clear 10 yards. I'm confident in this over on 9.5. Then we are going to move over to Logan Wilson. We are going to take him under 6.5 solo tackles. Wilson is a stud linebacker, but the tackles haven't piled up yet this season. He's actually totaled just 10 solo tackles in 3 games. That's about 3.3 per game. Week 1, he had 4, then 2, and he's also been dealing with a minor injury. So even if he plays full time, 6.5 solo tackles, I think, is a lot. So I expect Wilson to stay under this mark and let other Bengals linebackers and short passes, they're going to eat up the tackles there. Then we are going to move over to Justin Fields in the Miami Jets game. And we are going to take Justin Fields under 274.5 pass and rush yards. The Jets offense has been really sputtering. They've averaged about 293 total yards per game, splitting like 144.7 on the pass and 127 on the rush. Justin Fields has flashed some ability, but he hasn't routinely piled up huge stats. The Dolphins' defense is not great. While they do surrender 370 yards per game total, that is the 26th in the NFL, but they're ranked 21st versus the pass. Miami actually bends without totally breaking, which I think will limit a monster game. And Fields' only monster game was 367 yards in a blowout last year. Aside from that, he's averaged about 113 yards. So I like the under on 274.5 here with New York's O line still shaky, and Miami really likes to stack the box there. Then we're going to take a little bit of a riskier one. You guys can play this or flex it or not play it if you'd like. It really could go either way here. Jamar Chase under 89.5 receiving yards. Now, we all know Chase is a freak, but I think this matchup is tough. Last year versus Denver, Chase posted 102 yards. But when all pro cornerback Pat Surtain was covering him, Chase managed just 3 catches for 27 yards. Surtain is the best in the game, and Denver's defensive coordinator has him shadow Chase on most snaps. The Broncos defense overall is solid. They only allow 327 yards per game, which is the 19th in the NFL. And Denver's defensive swagger is high this year. Without quarterback Joe Burrow, I think the Bengals will be a little more cautious. I just don't think Chase is going to run wild like he has in the past. So I'm going to take the under at 89.5. Before I jump into the last play on the slip, I do want to give a quick shout out to our partners over at Better. Guys, they are going to hook up our users. If you use the link that's down in our description, they're going to give you $10 cash for free, up to $200 in bonus cash on your first deposit. They're going to give you a Bo Nix free square. All he has to do is get 1 passing yard, as well as they've launched their social sports book in any of these purple states. If anybody has trouble betting on money lines, that's the way to go. And they also have their PvP arcade where you can win real money playing other real life players. This is super fun for me after all the games have ended. I'm laying in bed and want to win some extra cash for my bankroll. And then if you email us a screenshot of you using our code, signing up for Better or our link, I'm going to give you another free month in the VIP. So you partner that with the Winnable promo, and you've got 2 free months in VIP, a free square for tonight's Monday Night Football game. And then you have all the extra cash that you can make from deposit bonuses, and then all the cash you're going to be making from the VIP, guys. Like I said, just last night, if you're $100 better, you're up $1,600 in the VIP. 16 and a half units just on Sunday Night Football alone. Not even counting, like I said, I've not done the math, what we made on the early games, but we are just cashing out in the VIP. But anyways, out of the way, that's out of the way. Let's let's look at the last slip on the last play on the slip. Sorry, excuse me, guys. We are going to take Achan longest rush over 9.5. Achan has one of the quickest first steps in the league. He just needs one real breakaway. Last week, his longest rush was 7 yards, so 10 isn't that far off. The Jets' run defense is one of the NFL's weakest. They allow 133 rush yards per game, which is the 23rd ranked in the NFL. And they've already been gashed for big runs. Miami coaches know Achan is the key to their offense, so I expect him to get plenty of carries to find a seam. He's a home run threat every touch, so I'm gonna ride this Achan over 9.5. Guys, there you have it. I'll pull up the slip here for you. We'll recap it real quick. We have got Justin Fields lower than 274.5 passing rush yards. Achan over 9.5 on his longest rush. Jamar Chase lower than 89.5 receiving yards. Evan Ingram higher than 9.5 receiving yards. And then Logan Wilson lower than 6.5 solo tackles. If these hit, it'll be another big night for us. Enjoy the games. Be sure to like the video, leave a comment with win, subscribe if you have not already, and don't forget code player in the VIP on Winnable. That is a free month, and then our better sign up bonuses for the free $10 Bo Nix free square, $200 deposit bonus match, and then another free month in the VIP. Stay locked in, play smart, and I'll see you in the VIP. Peace, guys.